Hey guys, I'm heading down the road. I've got some errands to run. I gotta go ship something at the post office. Have to get rid of a bag of trash, and I'll probably go somewhere and have a cup of coffee or something. I got my van back. I'm so thankful. There was no charge the second time. We had a heater hose go out. I guess the new water pump put additional pressure on an old hose, and it blew. It blew good. But anyway, they didn't charge us for that, and I know they had to put, last time they put 2 gallons of antifreeze in there. And that's not cheap. That's $22 to $25 worth of antifreeze probably. And let's see, today, it's Wednesday. We have church tonight. And then this weekend, my church starts their live nativity that they have every year. We've been going to that ever since my oldest son, who's 15, when he was, 1 or 2 years old, we started going every year without fail. We go to the live nativity, then we go inside and we sit down and have snacks. And then my second son came along and we continued the tradition, and we've been doing that. And never would have believed, never would have guessed that one day we would be in it. My wife's gonna be inside helping, greet people and serve like refreshments and things. My oldest son, I forgot what they're going to do. I think they're going to be shepherds, maybe. And I'm going to be a wise man. But who would have thought? Even last year we went to the nativity, and at that time we weren't going to the church. But anyway, all these years later, now we're going to be in it. It's kind of cool. Kind of odd how life works out. Work area ahead. 1 lane road ahead. Be prepared to stop. Okay. Flag man ahead. Well, they let you know. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, that's this Saturday. So we all will be there Saturday. Friday night we're going to bake cookies. Well, we're going to bake cookies earlier. But then we're going to go riding around and looking at Christmas lights. It's a tradition. We just do that every year. We get something maybe hot to drink. Maybe the kids will have hot chocolate, and I'll have coffee. I don't know what my wife will have, and we'll get our cookies, and we'll ride around and look at Christmas lights. We do that every year. So we usually do it on the night we go to the nativity, and then we go riding around. But this year, of course, it's going to be a little different. Good different. Starting a new tradition. I've been working a lot lately. I'm a writer also. I'm an artist, I'm a writer. I may have told you before that I wrote a book, a novel. I've written another one about how I got started sitting in a car with my painting. Become an artist while in a car. And then another one, how to make a low-budget independent movie. Anyway, I had written quite a few short stories, and I decided to put them into a collection and sell those. My copy, my proof should be here Saturday that I can look it over, okay it, and then get it out on the market. So I'm excited about that. And then also, I'm working on a book that I just about have finished, and it pulls from a personal journal that I had kept while making my second independent movie. And it's just basically looking back 15 years later on the making of this independent movie. So excerpts from my journal that I was keeping at the time with thoughts now presently, looking back in retrospect. And my goodness, I mean, I can have that out within a week or two also. So we'll just see how that goes. I am pulling into the landfill now, so not the landfill, it's the recycling center. The landfill's on the other side of town. For once, there's like hardly anyone here. Anyway, let me park, and I'll be back. Okay, that's done. Check that off my list of things I have to do today. Now I need to stop by the post office and ship my little package here. My eBay shop's been a little slow lately because I've had to put it on vacation so many times because I'm trying to find a place to park. Anyway, because of the van, you know, it was in the shop for 2 weeks and then it went out again, so it was in the shop for another few days. Now we have it back. I think I took my store off vacation. I had it on vacation mode for quite a while. And that always kills sales. Generally it does anyway. So I had to park in the back of the post office because it looks busy. So from here, I don't know, I may go look around in the Goodwill or something. Not sure what I'm going to do. I'll definitely sit in the van at some point and have coffee though. I mean, that's like a given. Got to do that. Anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, that's done. And there was no line. I think I had one person in front of me. They had both clerks working today. So it went quick. Seems like there was a reason I needed to go to the Dollar Tree. Oh yeah, I got to get a few things for my brother. Gave me another, like a list. He doesn't drive and he's pretty much homebound right now. So I do a lot of shopping for him and taking him and getting him things and stuff like that. But anyway, I don't like going to the Dollar Tree right now this time of the year because it's always so busy. I mean, usually there's 15 or 20 people ahead in line. Okay, I'm falling here, man. I gotta lift myself up. Let's see here. Anyway, last time I was in there, there's an older woman who's always real sweet, real nice. And I found a pack of baseball cards. You don't see baseball cards that often, at least we don't, not at our Dollar Tree. So I went out and asked her. It was only a single pack I found like on a Coke machine. I said, is there any more of these in around? She said, no, I've never seen those. So there was a younger clerk just come out of the back office. I asked her, I said, do you have a box of these somewhere in the store? And she looked at it and she grabbed it from me. She said, I can't sell that to you. And I was just like, what? Why can't you sell it to me? She said, because they're ringing up at $1 and they're supposed to be $1.25, so we had to pull them all. She said, where'd you get this? I was like, it was just sitting on that Coke machine. And, well, I can't sell it to you. And then, yeah, a little irritated, you know. Yeah, I was, because it's like, it was out. I mean, whatever. So I kind of like walked over to the older woman and I said, she said she can't sell it to me because it's ringing up at $1. And that lady turned around and had this look, and she just glared at that girl. She was like, I think we can sell this one pack to him. And she did. The other girl said we could ring it up at $1.25, you know, under, I guess, miscellaneous. And when I finally ended up going through the line, like 10 minutes later, she said, I'm just going to give it to you for $1. I mean, it's only 25-cent difference, but it was out. You're a customer. There should be no problem. It's our fault that this one was not, you know, pulled back. So, I mean, what an ordeal because of 25 cents. But anyway, there was nobody in there worth more than just common. So, I mean, if I, in retrospect, I wouldn't have got it if I'd have known that anyway. I would have spent $1 on it, but it was fun. I enjoy opening baseball cards, even though I don't know any of the players anymore, other than just maybe a handful, 4 or 5, maybe 10 if I stretch my memory really good. It's been really chilly lately, but tonight's kind of a nice day. I mean, today. Yeah, today. It's today. The sun's up. Now I'm pulling into the parking lot of the Dollar Tree. And it looks busy. And I didn't even know why I'm here. Oh, yeah, for my brother. In fact, I think I really need to call him. And I left the list. Well, I didn't really leave it because I don't know where it's at. Actually, I thought it was in here. I thought there was a list in here, but I don't see it. Anyway. Yeah, 2 new tires. $245.97. Man, that hurts. That's a lot of money for 2 tires. $245. And it was kind of odd. The guy said, let me turn the car off here. First of all, our mechanic said you need an alignment because we didn't know it. The tires look great. But when you lift it up in the air, the inside about that much on both front tires are metal tread showing. And he says it's very dangerous. You need to take care of this immediately. Yeah, on the front, they are very dangerous when they go out like that. But you never would have known it. I mean, the tires look perfect. It's just you had to lift it up to see that inside little strips. But anyway, we called the tire place, made an appointment, went and got tires. My wife did. I was home with the boys. She had some Christmas shopping to do, so she wanted to go out. And while she was out, she said, I'm just going to go ahead and go get new tires now. Blah, blah, blah. So anyway, that's what she did. Anyway, she got there, she got the new tires, and she wanted to make an appointment. She did make an appointment to get a car alignment because that's what they told us it needed, the mechanic. This is a different place. This is a tire center. And the guy said, well, I wouldn't waste my money on getting this thing aligned. My wife's like, well, yeah, but look at the tires. It wore them out. These are brand new tires. We haven't had them for more than maybe a year. Yeah, but these vans, these GMC Safari vans, they don't hold an alignment for more than just a few days, like, 3 or 4 days, and then they're back to like they were. I mean, I never heard that. That's kind of weird. You ever heard anything like that? I haven't. We're going to get it aligned. I mean, because we can't spend $250 on tires every year on just 2 front tires because the whole tire is perfect almost, except for just a little strip on the inside. Why would it go out of line within a matter of days? I don't get that. So maybe, I don't know. If you've heard of anything like that, just drop a comment down below and let me know. I'm not saying it sounds fishy or anything because she said he was real nice about it, but it's just something I never heard. It doesn't seem logical that they would make a front end vehicle that can't be kept in a line for more than a few days. Yeah, it's busy. I don't really feel like going in here, but I will. I could read on some of my, last time I could read some of my novel. I get to talking so fast I don't even finish words sometimes. Isn't that terrible? I picked up a couple of novels excuse me, at the Dollar Tree a few weeks back. The Wild and What's Mine and Yours. I kind of started reading this one, but I can't remember. There was a reason. I don't know if it was a little racy or what. And by that I mean like language and content. I can't remember, but I wasn't sure if I was going to continue reading it. And this, I don't know what it's about. I could just sit here and read that. And I actually, last time I was in the Dollar Tree, I bought a Twix iced coffee. They have them for $1.25, and I thought that was a good price. It's made with Victor Allen's artificially flavored Twix iced coffee, and it sounds good. And of course, I'm cutting back on sugar, but I like to taste test these. I won't drink a lot of it. Yeah, that's really good. That's very good. I said this in the last video when I was drinking another brand of coffee, that it could be poured over ice, put a little whipped cream on it, and in a coffee shop you'd pay $5 for this amount, because if you fill a cup with ice and this would fill the cup up, man, put whipped cream on it, smile and hand it to the person and say, that'll be $5, $6. It could be passed off. Yeah, that's really good. So because of my van, as you know in a prior video, if you watched it, I had to cancel my C-scan, and I have to call and reschedule that because our hospital locally here, they don't like it when you cancel appointments, especially on the day of. I had no choice. I mean, that's just the way it worked out. But anyway, I then had to leave a message over the weekend because I had an appointment at 8:30 in the morning to get a cavity filled. I had to cancel that. I didn't like that either, having to cancel it on the weekend, not even talking to anybody. They were more gracious though. Oh, that's okay. You know, my husband's going through the same problem with his truck. The water pump went out and da-da-da. So, you know, they're more sympathetic. The other receptionist at the hospital wouldn't even reschedule. She said, you're just going to have to call back another day and make an appointment. I said, okay, I'll do it. I mean, you know, it's not like I'm looking forward to the C-scan or anything, but you're not giving out free candy. But yeah, I'll do it. Because of my family, I'll do it. Anyway, because I want to, you know, see the condition of my heart. I know I have a little build up there 6 years ago, and I have little pains every now and then. Man, I am procrastinating because I absolutely don't want to go in there. But I just want to catch you guys up with my van situation. I still haven't found the keys to my other car. My one key. We only have one key to that car. That's all we got. We got it used, and they only gave us one key. And that key is gone. I have no idea where it's at. At this point, I couldn't care much less. I may just sell it for $1,000, $1,500 to get it out of the yard and just say, so long, car. That's the car that we got ripped off so bad. We bought the car, and it wasn't cheap. It was used, but it wasn't actually just given to us. It was not cheap. We got it home, and the next day I wanted to take it to our mechanic to have him look it over, and he said it right now needs to have the front end redone. So that was like $1,200. The next day we found that out, and then like a month and a half later, the air conditioning compressor went out, and in the process it was smoking. It got so hot that it was literally dripping hot melted like plastic from somewhere, I don't even know where, and it was squealing and making all kind of noises. It was overheating, so we had to we could have bypassed it and just put a pulley on there, but you know, it gets hot here in the summer, so we got a new air conditioner compressor. You know, a new serpentine belt. Anyway, it ended up being another like $1,100. So that's like $2,400 that we had to spend. And then it started clicking like crazy. Went to the mechanic and they said, it's your timing chain. How much is that going to be? We don't do it. It's too difficult. There's a place in the town next to us that does it, and they're the only ones we know of. We called those people. They said it'll be around $3,000 to $4,000. We got ripped off so bad on that car. I've never been ripped off on a car before. That was my first experience, at being just totally ripped off. We had driven like an hour and a half to this dealership to get the car. And when we got back and the next day found out it needed this, that, and the other, and da-da-da-da-da, we called him, and yeah, he wasn't very nice. He said, well, I'm just glad it got your family home that night. My wife was like, we just spent thousands of dollars on a car and you're just glad it got us home? That's what he said. He said, I'm just glad it got your family home that night. We could have taken a taxi and it'd been cheaper than the thousands that we paid for that car. Anyway, do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Because he said his mechanics had looked it over thoroughly when we bought it. So if that's true, a lot of stuff wrong with it, buddy. And I'm going to go in here. Maybe do some shopping, for my brother. If I can remember, I need to give him a call, see what he wants. Anyway, I'm going to go. Appreciate you guys so much. Merry Christmas. It's the Christmas season. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Don't get too caught up in the materialism of Christmas, because you know what it's all about. It's about Jesus Christ, our Savior, was born, and that's what it's really about. And it's so easy to lose sight of that with all the gift giving and the hoopla that goes on during this time of the year. But yeah, this is when we recognize the birth of the greatest man who ever walked the earth, and that's Jesus Christ. Anyway, thank you guys. Remember, God bless, and God is good, and I'll see you soon. Take care.